Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Deity. So I know I've been uploading a lot of Mythic Plus videos lately, but every day I seem to find a new build that works better than the old build. And in this case, I found a build that a lot of Enhancement Shamans have been waiting for. That's right, we finally get to use the STORMSTRIKE Ascendance build in Prepatch, and it honestly feels really good to play. It's extremely beginner friendly and carries both AoE and single target damage. I wanted to shout out a fellow Enhancement Shaman in my guild by the name of Tiggle, since he's the one who brought this build up to me. So feel free to follow his Twitch at twitch.tv/TiggleBTW. With that being said, let's get onto the build. So for this build, the Covenant you want to run is Necrolord. I recommend taking Plague Deviser Merilith for the mastery buff you get after flesh crafting. With that, the only conduit you want to worry about taking is Tumbling Waves, since it gives your Primordial Wave a chance to reset after casting. For legendaries, you want to run the Necrolord Unity called Splintered Elements, which will give you 10% haste for any target struck by your lightning bolt after using Primordial Wave. The next legendary you want to run with this is Witch Doctor's Wolfbones. This legendary increases your chance to gain Maelstrom, and whenever you gain Maelstrom, you reduce Feral Spirits by 2 seconds. The stat prio for these legendaries and builds should be haste then mastery. Now let's move on to talents. So here's the talent setup for the STORMSTRIKE Ascendance build. Essentially, this is our raid single target build, except we're changing 2 talents to massively benefit our AoE. Those 2 talents are Gathering Storms and Crashing Storms. Believe it or not, the majority of this build's AoE damage is carried by Crashing Storms, since what it does is increase our Crash Lightning damage and also make Chain Lightning jump to 2 additional targets. Now, where the build gets its insanely high AoE and single target damage is from Deeply Rooted Elements, Static Accumulation, and Thorum's Invocation. These 3 talents do 3 really amazing things for us. The first is that it gives us Ascendance procs, which in itself does really good damage, while at the same time makes our Stormstrike way more spammable. The second is that we will gain a ton of Maelstrom to spend and rebuild our wolves back quicker, thanks to the Witch Doctor's Wolfbones legendary. And third, the adaptability in Thorum's Invocation, being able to switch from single target to AoE just based on whatever you casted last, is absolutely amazing. The reason why is because when you get a Deeply Rooted Elements proc, your Wind Strike will automatically cast a Lightning Bolt or Chain Lightning with it in the same GCD, depending on whatever was last pressed. This talent alone makes this build so versatile in whatever type of damage you want to deal. You also want to take Doomwind since it's good for your AoE and single target damage despite the nerfs. If you're in a dungeon with larger pulls like Junkyard, Lower Karazhan, and Gambit, or just want to maximize a little bit more from using the Primordial Wave buff, you can take 1 point out of Elemental Weapons and put it into Molten Assault. This will make getting all 50% of the haste from Primordial Wave a lot easier. The goal of this build outside of Deeply Rooted Elements procs is to spam Chain Lightning at max stacks and Crash Lightning. When you get an Ascendance proc, your Stormstrike becomes Wind Strike, and you want to spam Wind Strike as much as you possibly can. Because as I said before, if you cast Wind Strike, it'll also cast either a Lightning Bolt or Chain Lightning with it, depending on whatever you used last. Since this build is really good at doing AoE and single target damage, I'm going to post the priority system in the comments below. And that'll pretty much do it for this video. I'm going to leave the gameplay in the background playing so you can see how this build performs. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video or any of the other videos I posted, please feel free to like the video and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or comments about the build, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. I try to get back to all of you as quickly as I can. If you guys have questions and would rather me respond in real time, you can go to my Twitch at twitch.tv/lfdeity. I stream fairly often and love seeing new people stop by. Thanks again, guys. Good luck and have fun.